So this is the charge blade. This charge blade is a very technical weapon because there's a lot of buttons. I'm still learning new buttons. I just watched a video just now that does all the buttons. So there's a sword and shield mode, so you can block. You can block, right? And then, but what happens is if you press RT, right trigger plus Y, it changes into an X, and then this makes it a slow weapon, but also hits harder. You transform it back into a sword. So the basic form is a sword, and then you can do a whole bunch of attacks. So it's great for mobility because you can do something like sliding tackles. You can do sliding tackles. You can do... Okay, I'll leave that for later. You can do like simple attacks. And then you can charge this one attack that I absolutely adore. Alright, and then while you're doing all these attacks, you're actually charging the valves on the top left hand corner of the screen. So they used to be empty, now they're charged up. So when they charged up, you can put them into your shield like this. So you charge them up. So after you charge them up, so here's where the combination works. Here's how it works, right? First, you want to charge up the valves by using sword attacks. So the effective way I've seen of doing this is doing these two moves. This move, and then this move. So when it does this, you can charge up the valve. So you got to do the shield and then pop. There you go. So after this, you want to send your valves to use the valves to charge your shield, which is done by doing a few different moves. The first move is by doing this, and you cancel this out. So you can see that the valves actually move towards the shield. The other way is by, let me just charge this first. Wrong button. Alright, wrong button. Okay, let's charge this up again. Red, red. The other way I've seen so far is to do this and then hold it, and this gets this. It's a lot faster and it's great. So after you charge up the shield, you can charge the sword by going to this mode and then pressing these buttons, which will charge up the sword. So to charge up and then the last charge is an interesting thing where what you can do is if you can focus. Okay, let me charge up my valves first. Okay, so let's do this. Hella stylish. It is. But it's super technical. There's a lot of buttons to press, a lot of combinations to do. Right, so to charge up the entire weapon itself, if you do a focus strike, right, you can see it charges up, and then now it gets even better. So you're now in X mode, and if you press and hold the button, right, you're basically just spinning X, and then you're like doing this to the monster. Whoops. Okay, and then you haven't seen the amped elemental discharge yet. So this is a move that consumes all your valves, and it does this. So that's super amped element discharge. It's damn sick. So it's all the button combos, and then you can do all of that. So I think there's a way where you can, let me just try this. Right, and then you can go from block straight into a super amped elemental discharge. So yeah, but okay, you can try this out. Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. But it'll be good to learn all the combos as well as the button presses. So there's like a whole bunch of, so like you can do like 1, 2, 3. You can charge this. There's a timing for the charge, by the way. So if you charge, right, there's a weak charge. Oh, my master mage requirement. There's a weak charge where you just do one swing, and there's a charged one where you do 2 slashes. But if you charge it for too long, right, it actually just the 1 slash. So you got to time this properly. So there are basic combos for this that I just picked up just now, where you just go like, where you can do like this into this move into charge again, and this would charge out your valves. So yeah, there's a whole ton of things to play with. So we can just go into X mode, go back to slashing. So you gotta hold the button for this to work out, otherwise it won't really help out. What happens if I let go halfway? Whoops, I ran out of charge. Yeah, so this is this weapon. Then this is not even all of it. There's something called a guard point as well, where if I move into X mode, you can see that the shield will glow white for a split second. You see that? So that's called a guard point. I don't have it mastered yet, but this allows you to guard things like this, right? So it's different from this. Let's just try again. I don't think, is this it? I don't think so. Wait, give me a second. Right, that's not the guard. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of technicalities for this weapon where you can. Wait, did I ever do it correctly? Nope, that was not it. Right, so there's a couple of different points where you can do that weird guard. Like this, you see there's a, if I hold this, you can see that it shines white, so that's a guard point. Then if I go from X mode into shield mode, right, there's a guard point there as well. So if I time this correctly, I don't even know if I don't think I got it. I don't think I got it. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of things where you can just react to the monster's move by doing all of these kind of things. So yeah, there's all of this. So if you're interested in getting the game, it'd be good to watch a weapon tutorial too. There's 14 weapons. There's 14 weapon tutorials for this, right? They're slowly pumping out. The content creators are slowly pumping out videos. I recommend Arekkz and Gaijin Hunter, maybe? Depends. Yeah, just find one that you like. Right, Arekkz is one of the more legacy ones where he's been creating since at least Worlds, if not older. So there's all the weapon tutorials from way back when.